She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar. Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ha. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country, yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, we're live. So
Hey, everybody.
today
Look
we
who's
got
with us
we got
again.
Boo with us as promised.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
I don't know if she's been working on her comedy routine or not, but she's just naturally funny. So
I tried to polish it up some for you guys.
That's right. She's been working on it.
yeah. So me and Trey have really been working on the audio, and I sent a clip of it to Bill today to listen to. Kathy has listened to it today, and everybody's pretty much in agreement that we may have the sound nailed down finally.
Yay.
So, you guys let us know if the sound is good. Are you having to crank your TV way up to be able to hear us, or is it a normal setting where you listen to the TV normally? Do we have any kind of droning effect or anything like that in there? Because,
Echo.
Yeah,
It had an echo.
echo, or had a hissing sound in it at one point. But we think we may actually have it figured out. So you guys can let us know.
Yay.
So. I don't really know what to talk
I was
about.
going to say, you didn't tell me what we were going to talk about. It just dawned on me.
Yeah, this was kind
He
of
didn't even tell me
impromptu
nothing.
tonight.
Unscripted.
Boo showed up earlier in the
Unscripted.
week, and if you guys have been watching, you saw that we did one. Was it not before last?
Yes, it was Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did the What's Up Wednesday.
Yep.
So she got to do that, and we decided that we would go ahead and do the Friday night one as promised. So here it is. She got her cameo appearance in today.
Yay. Got people watching her. Look
I
at
know
that, how
it. This
pretty.
is all live.
Yeah.
She's so beautiful. But yeah, she came in and we are making her some goodies to carry home with her tomorrow.
Yeah, Kathy's already started out making candy. She made chewies tonight. Her and Jessica's been off shopping all day.
Haystacks, and I made lots of stuff for her to carry home with her tomorrow to everybody. You got to carry 'em. They got to make it to Hannah and Jacob and Theo too.
I can't make no
They,
promises.
they
though.
might not, but I hope they do.
It's an 8-hour drive,
Yeah.
and you get hungry sometimes. So
Oh my goodness, I'll have to
All
fix you a goodie
I don't
bag.
know who Aubrey Hennigan, I guess you know who that is. They want to know when you're starting a podcast.
it's coming soon, and I'm gonna be
Soon.
sponsored by Make Each Day Count 365.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we were actually just talking about that yesterday or today.
Yeah.
And we was talking. She was in here in our studio looking around and said she wanted to start her a podcast. And I said, "Well, let me know when you get ready. I think I got it figured out how to do it finally." So,
So hey, that could come really soon.
Yes.
oh, good. 280 Zone says that sounds good. No echo, no hiss.
Yay.
Great. That is awesome. It has been driving us nuts trying to figure out what the deal is because we're using the same professional style microphone that we see some other podcasters doing, and we're using the same software. We just didn't figure out how to get it together. And finally today, Trey figured out that there was a plug-in for the gain that we had not done. And once he put that in and set the levels, seems to be doing really good now.
Hey, and by the way, if y'all see me slide out of the picture, it's because he don't have me tethered to the wall tonight.
I do not have her tethered to the wall,
So
so,
I
she
might
may
not
skate right out the
stay.
front
But my
door.
arm is gonna stay on the side of her chair.
I
For
know.
us.
Let's hope I can stay in the picture. We'll see.
So we had to get 3 chairs here, and they're all armchairs, so it won't let us really move where we need to move. So I untethered them. And I don't know. I don't know if Chad or Robin's on here, but Chad's always making fun of you for being tethered to the wall.
I know, because they watch me pull it and pull it and pull it and figure out I'm stuck there.
Hey Trey, we got the official thumbs up from Bill. He says sounds good.
Does it? Yay.
So we sent Bill a sample video today, and he reviewed it and told me it sounded good. So I was really hoping when it went live tonight that it really would.
And you never know until you go live
Bill
if
says
something's working or not.
Bill said you're looking good, or that may be Deb. I don't know. Bill, you using the I Ride Tiny House tonight, or is that Deb and you? Well, apparently, he retracted he retracted the message. Maybe he doesn't think you look good.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I was
don't
fixing to
think
say
he'd
we
that
make
about you.
everybody look good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, not me. Everybody makes me look good.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Well, y'all just naturally look good.
So,
Yeah.
Y'all never
Aw.
age.
She's so sweet. See, we've got her Snow. This is one of them we was telling you about the other night that came through the house and lived there and ate there, and
Yeah, what are you talking
we
about?
took care of her.
She still
And
breezes in
I
and
still,
out.
That's right.
I still do. I make my
We-
appearances very
that's
regularly.
right. That's right. I used to carry them to the park and to the zoo and to Sam's.
Yep.
everywhere. We just went anywhere I needed to go. We went and played.
I was just telling Aunt Kathy the other day that her Sam's trips were the highlight of my childhood, honestly.
Hey, Boo,
And that's
guess
funny.
what I got today?
What you got?
They brought me a hot dog home from
Oh,
Sam's.
man.
Yeah, I know
I
it.
know.
Could have been
know.
a piece of pizza, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the
But-
pizza and the sundaes from there.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, the Sundays are
Yes.
great.
And the
Yeah,
ices.
sure
They
are.
loved the ices because they used to be
Mhm.
big. And those kids, you could get them one, and they thought it was grand because it was so big.
It was the best thing.
Yeah.
Who,
Made my
who
day.
else is a tightwad and goes to Sam's to eat dinner for $5?
Well, when you have, how many kids? 4,
Oh,
5?
yeah.
I had 5 kids and myself. And that was tough in those days, but I carried them anyway.
It was, yeah.
We enjoyed it. They just had to sing on the way there and on the way back. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah, she would have a kids gospel CD playing in her granny's fun wagon, and she would say, "If you sing 2 songs, I'll let you get an ice cream and a piece of pizza from Sam's."
That's
And
right.
Every time, if we didn't sing, she would hold true to that too. She
Yep,
would test
and
her knowledge.
they loved it though. It was so much fun to listen to them.
So Kathy used to have a Ford truck, Bill. She had a 2005. It was a F-150 4x4. Sit pretty high off the ground, but she had to sell it. She couldn't get into it anymore. But it used to have a plate on the front of it that I made for it. It said Granny's Fun Wagon on there. And
The
all,
kids
all
loved
the
it.
kids thought that was great, but where Kathy worked, all the deputies made fun of her because they thought it meant something else.
Yeah. They didn't look at it like my grandkids and nieces and nephews did.
Yeah.
But it was fun. That was fun times.
Yeah, David, they make some of the best hot dogs. I don't know if Sam's actually get somebody to make them specifically for them, but they are some really good hot dogs.
It's like the best ballpark hot dogs you'll ever get.
Yeah.
They're really good. So I'm trying something else new tonight. I have an iPad sitting right in front of me that helps me see the chat a little bit better, but I can't blow the text up on it quite big enough. So I think I'm going to try an external monitor there at some point where I can really get the text up big enough.
So if Ed disappears out of the picture, he's not tethered either.
Yeah, I'm never tethered. But so I'm still having to look at it on the phone to answer you guys. I can see it over there. I'm still having to type it here. I don't know. I don't like not being able to look at you guys in that little bitty box up there. So
I forget to look at the box.
I do too.
I've been looking at that.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all.
yeah, the monitor that they're looking at sitting just to the left of the camera.
That's why we look like we're sitting here staring at it because we can see each
Yeah.
other right there. I don't see myself up there.
You got to start looking at Trey in the background. He's right behind the
hey,
camera.
Trey.
Yeah, you can't see Trey, but he's waving.
Yep.
Well,
He's
all
here
right,
working hard tonight.
So do we want to do a how well do you know us again, or you guys want to play some different game, or do you want to see how well you know Boo? Because I don't think anybody knows Boo.
I don't
A
think
couple
y'all
of you
do
do, though. Apparently, the one that wants you to start your own podcast knows you.
Yes, that's my Aubrey. I call her Aubie. She was one of my roommates in college. So
Oh, okay, that's cool.
she commented the other day and said that this was her new favorite segment was
Yay.
watching me
good
on y'all's
job.
Watching you.
YouTube channel.
Good
So
job.
Well-
shout out to Aubrey.
Yay.
We might have to do some remotes where we can just pull you in
Yeah.
remotely.
Yeah.
We're learning
yeah.
how to do that too, so we're gonna start having more than one person on here. I don't know. Maybe Bill, you can be the test dummy for us and do a live with us one night. And I can pull you in, and we'll see how that goes.
Listen
Oh.
to
Yeah, Aubrey says, "I know, Boo." Hey, Paige. Paige is
that. Yay,
watching tonight.
Paige. How are you and Wayne doing?
We ate lunch with Wayne and Paige Wednesday,
That's
and
awesome.
man, it was so good to see them. And Wayne is doing exceptionally well.
It's looking younger and younger every day.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I won't share what he's going through right now, but he's having to go through some pretty rough medical procedures, but
He's
man,
doing
he
great.
looks really well. So
Doing really
yeah,
good.
did my heart good. I had to run out on you guys the other day, but that just had to go.
Work called.
Yeah. So
And your mom got good news?
yeah, I think I told you guys in one of the lives we did here a while back. My mom had breast cancer, and they did a mastectomy, and I took her last Thursday
Mhm.
for her last PET scan, and then she heard Tuesday morning she is cancer free. So that is great. Yes.
Yay. That's a praise report.
Well, David says you sound good too.
Yay! I'm
Bill
glad.
Bill says you look good, and David
Thank
says
you,
you sound
David.
good.
Thank you, Bill. I'll tell you
She-
thank you. He won't, but I'll tell you thank
She's
you.
run herself a little bit too hard
I'm a
today.
little tired, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Bless
But
her heart, she's been putting in a lot of work
Hey,
for me
I
to take back some
have.
goodies with me.
I got to get them ready before she leaves in the morning. And I'm
Yeah.
working really hard to get them
She is.
done.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I get back home, I got to make potato candy and haystacks and some chocolate covered peanuts and pecans.
Hey, if you guys want to know how to
caramels.
do it, there'll be some videos of it. We're going to video all the candy making. We did some way back. I don't know, 2 years ago, maybe a year ago. We did some of the candies that she makes, but she's going to do some different stuff this year too. So we'll video those.
That's
Heck,
right.
who knows? We might even do a video of how she makes that miracle banana pudding at
Oh
some
my
point.
goodness.
Yum.
It's different every time.
It's always
Hey, Bill,
good.
I'm going to make you chewies next time. See how you like them.
Yeah, he'll like those.
I bet
We've
he'll
never
like
had
them too.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be careful with them though, Bill. It's like that other stuff I was telling you about. You have to get you a little saucer and put a rubber band around your head there because your tongue will run out and beat your brains
oh my
out.
goodness.
You have to be real careful with that stuff.
Well, it's their favorite. It's all the kids' favorite for sure. I have to make it every time. That and deviled eggs. I got that ready too.
Yeah, if Aunt Kathy's not making her specialties around the holidays, then something's going on. That's the first question we
They
ask.
all call. Every one of them
Yeah.
call. Aunt Kathy, are you cooking? Aunt
Mhm.
Kathy, are you cooking?
Yeah.
And I do.
Yeah, the first year it's been in fact this coming week will make 3 years since she was in the hospital fighting for her life.
Mhm. That's right.
And the first year she was out of the hospital, she didn't really get to cook any. But last year they got to cook a little bit, but
Just a little. Jessica helped me.
not as
Jay
much
helped
because
me.
me and Kathy decided to go rogue on the kids, and we we went to Florida for New Year's, and yeah, they wasn't happy about that at all. So
So this year we have to stay here so everybody can be happy and eat their greens and their beans and cornbread.
I'm
and
just
all
afraid
that
they're
stuff.
gonna let
I'm
the air out of
watching
my
Jack and
tires.
Trey and see if he's gonna say something.
He's
what?
sitting back there smiling. I said, I'm just afraid they're gonna let the air out of my tires.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was fun though.
Trey
Wow.
might be
We
sneaking
got
if
to
I'm trying
go.
leave.
What is it called?
It was kayaking,
We
yeah.
went kayaking, and
Yep.
it was great.
Bill talked me into buying an inflatable kayak. First time me and Kathy had ever been on one, and we went to
And it was
Itchituttony
great.
Springs.
Yes.
And then what was the other one? It was,
I don't know.
something Silver Springs,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Florida. And I tell you, I like the Silver Springs better than I did Itchituttony.
I do
Both of them were
too.
nice, but Silver Springs with the monkeys and
Smoother, yeah.
it just had a lot of sea life and wildlife there. It was really nice. You can go back and watch the videos. I think Bill's got one on his channel, and I got one. Some of it's underwater stuff
Got
that you can see.
manatees.
Yeah, it's
It's awesome.
yeah. We'll go back and do it again. I'll tell you another one that's funny about that trip though was me and Kathy had never gotten in one, and we managed to
too.
make it all the way down there and all the way back up. Even though I thought we was gonna flip a couple times, but
Although Ed fussed at me the whole
oh
time.
yeah.
Stop,
Well,
stop.
not the
you're
whole
gonna
time.
flip
I
us."
think it was about 100 yards from getting back. I quit.
Yeah,
fussing.
maybe.
But the funny part was there was a particular couple that was with us that they flipped right out of there. It was about halfway down, which was pretty dang
We're
funny.
not naming names.
But the good part was when they flipped out, they
They
could
were
just stand
okay.
up where they were at. So yeah, it was just kind of funny if they talked us into going and they flipped out of theirs. Not going to mention any names, Bill.
Now, I didn't say any names.
Well, you know, I just said he talked us into
Uh-huh.
buying the kayaks. We really did enjoy them. That was fun. We're gonna do it again
And I
too.
never thought I'd love an inflatable one, but it was really,
really
really
was.
good. And it was secure. I mean, I didn't feel like we were falling out of it or anything.
It had a weight limit, and I'm pretty sure I was taking up the majority of the weight limit, but it still did really good. I was happy with it.
Yeah, me too. Next time we'll have to get Boo in there. Put her in the middle.
I know. I told them when they go back, I'm coming with them
That's
because now
right.
I'm local at the springs.
That's right. She is. That'd be good.
I
That's where we
know.
can go
Yeah, I hadn't thought
visit.
about that.
Yeah.
You're not far from the springs.
Probably
We'll have
about
to-
an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to go visit and then
I think it was an hour and a half from
to drive.
Itchituttony down there.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we can just go hang out in Boo's yard and then go
That's right.
kayaking.
That's right. I gotta go see the manatees.
Oh, it's wonderful. They just look like big old rocks under the water.
I hear you, Deb.
What did she say?
She says, I just want to say that I never tipped over until she was in the kayak with Bill.
Yeah, she had her own kayak.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Old Heavenly Bound says, I knew who that couple was. Yeah,
He wasn't supposed to say names.
there may be a little bit of video on the one I did of them actually out of the kayak. I was videoing that whole thing, and I stopped probably 30 seconds maybe before they flipped out of that thing, and I thought, man, the only time I didn't cut the camera, I'd leave the camera on, was I was swapping batteries in it, and that's when they fell out of it.
It wasn't meant for him to get video of that. That's right.
Probably not. That was funny though.
Would have been good blackmail though.
I know it scared me.
Maybe
though. I
if
thought,
you ever
"Ooh,"
needed it.
until they could stand up. Then once they could stand up, it was okay.
Yeah,
Bless their hearts.
But yeah,
the water was cool, but it wasn't extremely cold. I guess that water stays that temperature year round down there.
Yeah.
It's a natural spring. So
yeah, the manatees just look like rocks floating
So
in the
boo.
water.
it's your first live.
It is.
Are you having fun?
She
I'm
did
having
right.
I'm having a lot of fun. This is my big debut I've been talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has told everybody she's having her big debut today.
I know this is a big moment. I
That's
think I've been
right.
waiting on this for
That's
about
right.
22 years now.
She has. She's so excited. So everybody just call her and text her and
So when you get to
Join
be a
in.
big podcaster and you got like 1 million followers and stuff, you still gonna know who we are?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are going to be co-hosts on my podcast.
I was just checking. I just want to make sure.
Well, I'll need your help setting up my podcast room, of course. But after that, I'll let you co-host every week with me.
I hope I'm a bit quicker at it by that point, because it's took me and Trey now, I don't know, months to get to this point. But I think we're finally starting to get it nailed down. Maybe. I still need to get just a little bit better camera at some point, but probably after we get the new studio, because I think the camera's what's lacking now, is the video quality a little bit.
Yeah.
But
It looks good. Like whenever I watch it from my phone,
yeah,
it looks great.
Yeah,
But I feel like the computer's kind of thrown off a little bit in y'all's direction.
yeah, it like now I can see it on the phone here,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks
look at
perfect.
there.
But if there's two different monitors
Yeah.
over there, and both of them look different than the phone does. And if you look at it on
They're
the TV at
behind.
home, maybe it's the quality of the TV, because our TV's not. I mean, it's a nice
It's
TV,
old.
but it's not that good of quality. It's
No, it's old.
so. And you say it's old, but the one that's in the bedroom is the one that we've had since the kids were at home.
Since Trey and them
And I
were there.
actually think it has better quality picture
long has
than
that
the one
been,
in the
Trey?
living room.
15 years, 20
Long-
years,
Well, no, Trey's been married
18.
18 years now.
Wow,
19
Trey.
years.
Yeah.
18. It's 18 years. 19. Yeah, he's been married
19
19 years.
years.
So,
Oh my gosh.
so
You're
that
not that
TV's
old.
at least 20 years old.
I know.
And I think it has a better picture than the new one. Well,
It does, yeah.
the one we got in the living room is 2 or 3 years old,
Well,
but I still think it's got a better picture. Well, we went off down a rabbit hole on
We
TVs,
sure did.
didn't we?
next trip we're going to try to go in our Class A, though, so y'all can see it better.
Oh, we're definitely going into Class A
Yes.
on the next trip, but I'm not telling where it is and when it is.
No.
So the ones that know. That's all I'm going to say about that. Well, actually, the next trip me and Kathy take is probably just me and her. So,
For us and the grandkids.
yeah, or us and the grandkids. And that's probably going to happen sometime before the first of the year. We said we were done for the year, and I was going to winterize both of the RVs, but I think we're probably going somewhere before the first year in the Class A.
Yeah.
Not far.
Kids
but-
that never
we're
been
gonna
in
go.
there.
Yeah, not far, but we're gonna take a little trip, I think.
Their
Hopefully to
last
see
trip
me.
got changed. That's right.
Well,
Wouldn't that be nice?
I
That'd
know.
be perfect.
you can't, because you got that new job.
I know. Well, on the weekends, holler at me.
She's off on
Yeah,
weekends.
well, that's a long,
we
600
could-
miles, a
we
long
could
ways for a
plan.
I
weekend.
know.
We could plan,
It is.
like going down like maybe Wednesday, and it's only an 8-hour drive. Drive all day.
That's still
It's only
12.
8 hours.
That's still 1,200 miles for her for a round
yeah.
trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and us drive it in our Class A.
Oh, you're not going down there in 8 hours in a Class A.
Maybe 12.
Yeah, probably.
We'll
Yeah,
drive
probably
for a
could.
little while and sleep and get up and go
Or I
the
can
next
meet
day.
y'all halfway, and we can just tow my car, and I can trade places with
Well,
you.
yeah.
Now,
Right.
now we might not be
That would
might be
work,
talking
yeah.
there halfway.
Yeah.
Be good. Yeah.
He's working on that. That's an idea we'll have to work on.
Yeah, we'll see. I talked to Tony today when I picked up the metal to do your mom's project down there, and told him I was looking for a flat tow, like 1/4 ton pickup truck, like a little Ranger or Toyota or something, to go behind it. That would fix our bicycle problem.
Yeah.
You'll flat tow the truck and then put the bicycles in the bed of the truck.
Yeah, but it'll get wet.
Well, it won't hurt them.
My
They'll be fine.
bicycle's never been in the rain.
We'll put a plastic bag over it to be okay.
It's never been in the rain.
Or they can wrap it in
Yeah, actually,
vinyl,
my-
like
I
they did my
know,
car,
yeah.
my window.
I actually make covers you
That's
can put
right.
on them if you're worried about the rain.
Yeah, Boo's window's fixed. Yay.
Yep, we did mention that on the video from Wednesday. So if
Yep.
y'all are wondering,
Yeah,
he did get my window fixed.
it's got a new regulator and motor in it, and it's all back together working. So
Yay.
you don't have to ride home with the window down now.
Thank
know.
goodness. You done set me up for success.
Yay. Yeah, that was bad. I couldn't believe you had to drive it all the way up here that way.
The worst parts was passing all of the plants that stink
Ooh.
Oh man,
and the cow pastures. And all of
Yes.
that stench coming in my window.
Ooh. And you
I don't
can't
mind
roll
the
it
cow
up to the
pasture
way.
so much, but it's like the paper mills that really.
Ugh.
Oh man, that
Mhm.
Yeah.
place just stinks so bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cow
especially-
pastures smell like money.
Not
No,
to
they
me. What
don't.
kind of money
No,
are
they
you
don't.
Oh,
smelling?
them cattle's
That's
worth a lot of money.
Where you been smelling money?
Cattle's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but they still.
If you don't think they are, go buy you a steak. They're
Yeah.
worth a lot of money.
I know. I almost bought some today, but I didn't.
Especially at Taste of Texas.
Guess I'm not
down
getting
in
steak this
Houston.
week.
That's right.
That's a
oh
good
man.
place, yeah.
Taste of Houston.
Taste of Texas in Houston.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh.
good.
It was
Yeah.
very good. Their salad bar was unbelievable.
Uh huh.
I mean, it took up a whole wall.
Yeah, if you ever get out to Houston, go by there. We went out to see the two girls, and
That's where
They,
they wanted to go.
that's where they wanted to go. And oh my gosh, the steaks were like an inch or so thick. You could almost cut them with a fork. They were so tender.
Oh,
Yeah.
And the
had
salad
butter
bar,
on top of it.
I don't know, the salad bar was. I mean,
They had
I
lots
think
of
you could have just made a
cheeses,
meal on that.
Lots of salads, lots of veggies. It was awesome.
So
Now
good.
I will
I
tell
could have
you
just
this:
had the salad. and
don't
been
go there
happy.
thinking you're going to eat on a budget. It's pretty expensive, but it's. I
It's
guess
worth it.
it's the atmosphere that you're paying for,
Yeah,
and the steaks are really good. Now I'll give them that. The
the
steaks
food
are
was
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
All of it was good.
Even the wait staff was really good.
Yeah, it
They're
was.
very knowledgeable. They'll give you a bunch of facts,
They
even,
are.
even if you don't ask them.
Yeah.
And you can even like choose like what butter that you want to infuse the steaks with.
Oh, and it was so
things like that.
good,
You can
too.
pick
We-
them
Oh,
out.
yeah, you can
We
go pick your
chose
own
right.
steak too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah,
You
walk
get to go
back,
back there and pick your own steak, and they cook it for you. So it was pretty neat. It was
ducking
nice.
out of the picture. I got to have a drink of. It's 7-Up, people. 7-Up.
Sure, we don't have any 7-Ups. I'm just kidding.
May not now. I got that one out of the fridge.
I know. Mm-mm-mm. Who's asking? What do we got to do?
Oh, I was just catching up a little bit while you guys were talking.
Oh, we were
Oh.
watching you.
Bill and Deb says they think the video looks good on their TV. You must have a good TV then. I base this every time we do a video. I watch it back on our TV before I release it, and man, sometimes I'm just not happy
It's
with
bad.
the quality of it.
It's
but
really
I do.
bad.
I really do think it's our TV. I just, like I said, I can watch it on the phone, even on the computer when I'm editing it, and it looks really good. But then I watch it on the TV at home, and it's like, oh my gosh, what happened to that? But I think it's TV. Maybe it's time to buy a new
Hey.
TV.
You gonna tell everybody hi, KK and Hannah. Hey Theo. Hey Theo. Hey Jacob.
I'm not sure who's all on here.
I hope Theo's watching. Hey Theo, Aunt Kaki says hi.
Hey, David
Take
says
your
he
time.
knows a place halfway for us.
Which-
David, I'm still going to take you
that's
up
right.
on that. We are
Hey,
definitely
they
coming
do.
this
They
next
live
year.
halfway.
We're not
David.
coming down that far
David,
before
yeah.
the first of the year, but next year for sure we are going to take you up on coming down there and hanging out with you for a little while.
Yeah,
And that probably is halfway.
that'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be
It's,
great.
He probably won't care if I tell where it's at, but it's in the Panhandle.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah. So
It'd be fun.
I love the Panhandle. That's a good
Yeah.
area.
it's about two
Boo
and a
likes
half
to go
hours
to the
from
beach every
Mama's
day and
place.
just watch the sunset.
So yeah, that'd probably be halfway.
I do on my off days. So I live about 25 minutes from the nearest beach, but it's on the bay. So on my off days, I normally go to the beach and sit on the beach all day until the sun sets.
It's such a tough life.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah,
listen
it's
to
terrible.
this.
But before I moved out to Florida, I lived in Houston, and there was some weekends where I was just feeling a little bit sporadic, like my Aunt Kathy and Uncle Ed for their vacations, and I would just take off and go to the nearest beach in Orange Beach and Pensacola, just for a
Yes.
day or two,
Yeah.
and then drive
Just
back to
for a day
Houston,
or two, and then
Texas.
drive all the way back.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's just a little social drive down there and back.
It's a long ways.
That's lightweight for me.
Oh,
that's-
yeah.
It really is for you.
Yep, she just takes off on her own.
All right, Bill's trying to defend himself. He says it's just because somebody paddled the wrong way.
Oh, well, why did you do that, Ed?
No, it wasn't me.
It could have been.
David says paper mills smell like a paycheck.
Yeah.
Must have something to do with you as into pulpwooding or something if it
That's
smells
right.
like a paycheck.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, I'll tell you a funny story. We had a little Chihuahua.
Teacup Chihuahua.
Oh,
She's
and
so cute.
We were headed south, and we passed right by a paper mill when we leave our house about 45 minutes from here. And when we passed it, the dog had never been by there. It was just a little puppy. And we had a sunroof in the car we were in and had it open. And as we went by, the dog jumped up. It was sleeping. It jumped up in Kathy's lap, went spinning around, was smelling its butt, kept going around smelling everybody's, jumping seat to seat, smelling everybody's butt.
She didn't know what had happened.
And then
Bless her
Kathy
heart.
terrified this dog because she took the dog and stuck it up through the
Well,
sunroof.
she loved the wind, and I thought she
Oh,
would
man.
love it.
Not
Oh,
only
I
did this
never will
dog,
do that to
not
another
only did the
dog.
dog think everybody in the car
I
crapped
cried.
themselves, now she stuck
We
the head
weren't
up and blew
going
the head
fast,
off
but
of
it was still too fast. Oh, I felt so sorry for her.
Oh man, that was so funny.
Yeah.
I
oh,
see JC.
I don't think that dog ever
You see
recovered from
JC?
that.
She's
You
on
can see
the
it.
she's on the chat. She said, "Hey Ray Ray,
Oh, hey, Ray Ray.
hey JC Bugs."
You know what? Every time we went down the,
Oh, she
I
never
don't
got
think
over
she
it.
ever recovered from
She
that.
didn't. I felt so
Every time
bad.
she smelled the paper
Yeah,
plant,
she didn't like that paper mill at all.
it's like her
JC
PTSD
Bug
was
is,
kicking
is
in.
Ray Ray's sister. She's on
Yes.
there.
She's one of my mini.
That's yep. She's a
Sisters.
mini boo.
Yep.
Yep,
Mini
she says, "Hey
Boo.
Ray Ray." Oh, she got the little hands with a heart on it.
Who?
She did. She said
JC.
she wants a guest feature on the podcast.
Well, tell her to
next
come
time.
on.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
Well,
She's a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna, which I would be too if I was any of my other siblings. But you know
only
what
do
can
what
I
you
say?
can do, right?
The favorite.
Oh, that's right. That's
I'll let y'all
right.
have y'all's turn one day.
Yeah, we'll have to get them all on here one at a time, or maybe one day have them all on here at the same time. Boy, that'd be a
Woo.
that would be a.
I don't
thing.
know
Hey,
that they
did
can
y'all-
stand that.
Did you tell them what Boo dressed up like at Christmas?
Oh yeah,
last
we
year?
talked about that.
Man,
the
that
other
was
day.
so
Yeah.
fun. It
Yeah.
was hilarious when they all come bebopping in.
It sure was.
Made my day.
JC says, "Okay now." Yeah, maybe at some point, JC, we can get you both you girls on here.
Ginger on there too.
Yeah.
Hey Ginger. Hey
No, I
Casey.
mean she's not on here, but
Oh, she's not on there.
I said we might could get them both on here.
Yeah.
I almost brought him with me tonight.
Well, you
'cause I was
should
over there
have.
earlier.
You should.
They
should
knew where
have.
I was going, but they didn't say nothing.
Bill says his TV's a Roku TV.
Ours is.
No, ours is Hisense. I think
Oh.
what they're called. Maybe that's the way you pronounce it. Hisense.
I
I
don't
don't know. It's a cheapo. It was the cheapest thing that was on the shelf when we bought it.
But it's the
Oh.
only one that would fit in the space.
Yeah,
When
at
we
the
bought
time
it.
for what
Yeah.
that was back during COVID. And
Yeah.
man, I guess everybody bought TVs. There wasn't hardly anything on the shelf when we went to get one, and that's just what we ended up with. I guess we need to eventually buy us a decent TV, but
I will say though that the Black Friday specials on
Yes.
TVs, I'm planning on getting me one for my living room this year.
Are you?
Hopefully.
Yay.
Hopefully, so if I can find a good one. But they do have a lot of rollbacks on Walmart for Black
Yes,
Friday.
they do.
in
That's the
fact,
best place to buy
Yeah.
them. I bought all the kids one year.
in fact, I went
you remember that,
to
Trey?
Walmart yesterday to pick up a few things that you sent me over to get,
Yeah.
and I walked through the store, and at the front of the store they had a display of TVs. There were 32-inch TVs for $88.
Wow.
And you didn't get 10?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't get them. But anybody
we
wants a
only
good
need-
TV, they
we
were
only-
88 bucks for a 32 inch. I
One,
thought that was
two.
extremely cheap. But
You only
Yeah.
need 3 of those.
for what?
The boys' room, outside, and
One in the car too.
no, one in the
In the
front of the
camper.
front of
Oh,
the Class A.
we got one that front and
bedroom.
the bedroom in the Class
Yeah,
A.
but the one in the bedroom needs to be bigger. It's little.
Well, I don't
so
think
I
you can
can
do that.
see it.
But it still got past the wall.
Well, maybe.
We'll just have to look
Yeah,
at
wait,
it.
I'm not sure about that
Yeah.
one yet. It's hard for me
We
to
just need
see
to
it.
spend a little more time in it first.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
I'm ready.
Hey, look, Robin Clark finally shows up.
What?
Yep. So I'm assuming you guys are. What did I say? Sorry, guys. Oh, he was at Tufts homecoming game. All right, we'll excuse you for that.
Oh, yes. Our games are over for right now, but our grandson's playing basketball and have one that's playing baseball, so we'll be busy, and one
Yeah.
that's cheering. So we're gonna have to get busy and get going.
Yeah, I got ones in the band. The band's winding down
And
for
the
the year,
band,
though.
yeah, the band's winding down. He's fixing to go to competition though for concert bands.
Oh, he is. I know that.
Should I lend him my Bucky suit for the Christmas concert?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would. Yeah.
that would be awesome.
Jay, if you're on here, just let me know if you want to borrow the Santa's Bucky suit.
I get to see him now.
I'm
Playing
sure
a-
he would go for it.
Playing a trumpet in that suit.
That'd be cute. That'd be cute, Jay.
Yeah.
You need to do that. There's
Yep.
your plus.
So what are we up to? Like, how many's on here now, Trey? 16? Is that what it says? Well, we ain't quite hit what we hit last time, but this was kind of a short notice on a Friday night. I'm really surprised that so many of you's on here on a Friday night. You must have dull lives like us. Ain't got nothing better to do, except for Robin. Apparently, she went to a ball game.
No, they're just good subscribers and have to prioritize their schedules around y'all.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. Hey, Chase. Chase finally made it. So I see you guys went to a ball game.
Yeah.
We'll let you slide this time. Chase calls and checks on me about once a week, it seems like. And we always enjoy the phone call. So sometimes I have time to talk a long time, and sometimes I don't, but I always enjoy the phone call. All right, you guys can't not talk. I quit talking so you can talk.
Oh. Well, you was just talking so much. We was just sitting here being nice and quiet.
I
Yeah.
was giving you
Like
time to
little
breathe a
church
little bit.
mouses. We were being church
I
mouses.
was giving you time to breathe a little bit.
Well, I need to.
Yeah.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
Just playing catch up.
Like that.
I
You know what?
am.
She's been off
Okay.
with Jessica messing around all day shopping.
I wore my oxygen
I need to check.
all day.
I need to ask Jessica, did you really wear it all
I
day?
did.
Oh, they said, I think the Mike Tyson fight is tonight. Yes,
It is tonight, yeah.
It is. I saw that earlier. That's where they're all at.
Oh, that's it.
So,
So
Yeah.
you can read that over there on that screen.
Barely.
well, she
Are
got,
you kidding
Just
me?
a little
she
bit.
got young eyes, honey.
I can't even tell its words.
I got contacts in, can't hardly see it over there.
I can't see it either. at all.
Chase says, how you doing, Kathy?
Hang on.
She's adjusting her, oh no, she's, hey, what are you drinking over there?
Now, where's ours at?
My drink.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Where's ours at?
I am drinking
It is a Friday night.
my drink of choice.
Fireball?
No, my Dr. Pepper.
We all,
And
if
I'm
you,
not sponsored.
if you know
That's not
Kathy, you know it's a Dr. Pepper. It used to be sweet tea, but she her taste buds
Ooh.
changed and she didn't really like it anymore.
I love sweet tea. I drink it all the time. But
Yeah.
when I got sick, it didn't taste the same. I
Yeah.
won't tell you what it tasted like. But
I
it
don't know if
taste
Mama's
the same.
watching tonight. I gotta go do a roof for her tomorrow, but I just want you to know, Mama, I took one for the team because I got a splinter in my hand and I can't get it out. I'm gonna have to get a needle here in a little while.
I bet Mama's in the bed. She
She
may
might
not
be.
be. She called me a while ago.
She watches our videos. She'll see
Yep.
it eventually.
She says she's
Yeah.
going to try to stay awake and watch Boo on here.
I know.
She was
she's so
excited too.
I'll
I
have her
know.
on my podcast one day.
That's right. That's right.
All of her stories.
If I had to guess, you'd be watching it. She won't be in the chat.
Yeah,
she
she's
won't be
probably
in the
watching on
chat.
her TV.
Yeah, she won't be in the chat.
We'll have to get her in here one day.
Oh my God, Rusty is watching. You're not in the man cave tonight.
Yay, Rusty!
I feel honored, Rusty.
Awesome.
Hey, when you gonna start that cargo trailer conversion?
That's Luann and Rusty, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good jobs. They live up the road from us.
Yeah, I said Fireball.
Oh, Lordy. Hey, he made me some of those when I was so sick.
Yeah,
They
she
work.
was, she was having a problem with flame getting hung in her throat, I guess, because they had to do the yeah, I know, getting off, but I guess because they had to do the trach, and I don't know if it's scar tissue or I really don't know. I'm not a doctor. I stayed at a Holiday Inn, but I'm not a doctor. But all we can figure is it was
I'm
getting
sorry,
hung
guys.
before it healed real good. So I was making her hot toddies, and I was using Fireball, honey, and lemon, wasn't it?
Yeah, it worked.
And I was getting it heated up to where it would so it wasn't real sticky, and it really worked good. It would cut it loose, and I don't know, a few hours later it would start doing it again, and I'd give her just a little bit again, just a few sips of it, and we did that for a while.
Yep.
And worked really
He
good.
was trying to get me hooked on it. That's what it was. No.
Well, you don't want to drink Fireball by yourself, do you, Dave?
No, I do like Fireball, but it's
Any excuse for just
that's
a little
right.
bit of
That's
it
right.
every
Just
once in a
little
while.
bit. Yeah.
Hmm.
Cinnamon's pretty good.
Well, Rusty, if you start in July, let me know. We ain't that far away. I'll come up and help you drive screws in it somewhere or something, cut a piece of wood or.
Yep.
Rusty and Luann is the ones that lives in Albertville that we've met up with a couple of times.
Went to the winery up there. It's really good too.
Remember we talking about wineries
I
and
know,
Fireball? They're gonna think we're a
Fireball.
bunch of drunks.
Well, no, we're not drunks, but the winery is the one that has the slushies, Deb, and they're really good. That would be nice.
So when
Chase,
y'all go back, you have to take
we
me.
say
Yeah.
me
Hey, that's
for you. Want to come
21.
help us build a cargo
That's
trailer? Is
right.
that what you
Oh,
want to do?
no. No, not 22.
Yes, 22.
Oh, yes, you just had a birthday too.
I did.
Oh man,
Oh,
it makes me feel
wow.
old because I remember when you were born.
Yeah.
I do too, honestly.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You remember that?
You were there, and
Did it
you were
hurt?
there.
I was there. I was there.
Did it hurt me?
Yeah. Had you
No,
come
I
up?
felt alive and well for the first time in my life.
Yeah, you come up breathing.
Probably the most.
It was good.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Everything went well.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill says fireballs for medicinal purposes.
That's right. It was too.
Yeah.
It worked.
I wish somebody
Makes
would
me
come
feel
back and-
better, so I
The
guess it is.
medicines didn't work. We were on so many and it wasn't working. So you have to use what helps, you know. And it was medicinal. I'm telling you.
It really was.
It worked.
So, you gotta go back tomorrow.
I will go back to Tampa on Sunday.
So everybody on here don't know how good an interview you did to get the great job that you just got. We talked about it briefly the other night, but everybody that's on here probably didn't see the promo. So
Yeah.
so Boo got her a job at Johns Hopkins in Florida, which is very prestigious. And the job that she got, I'll let her tell you about it a little bit, but she is so fitted to do that job.
And so excited. We can't wait.
Yes, I'm very excited. And I realized after I watched the video that I never even said like the actual description. So they're probably like, well, what is she doing?
Yeah.
Um,
I watched it too after we got done, and I thought, well, that'd be great. We'll talk about that Friday night.
Yeah. Well, so I said it a little bit in the video, but I was in the hospital a lot as a kid, and
A
this,
lot.
yes, this really cool. It's a newer department, but it's called the Child Life Specialist Team, and it's kind of like a nurse and a therapist combined into one. They just kind of bring the joy back to the kids during a hard time, and they educate them on the procedures and things happening that's taking place just to ease their minds and to be there for their families. And I'm currently in school to become a child life specialist, but the department has assistants, and I was fortunate enough to get the interview and the job for the assistant position for them.
Yay.
So I'm
So
super
excited.
excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
The
doing
funny
great.
part was when she did the interview, she didn't even know she was doing the interview. She thought she was just talking to them, and the whole time they were interviewing her. And when they got done, she realized then the interview was over, but by then, really, you had the job.
Yeah. It was a really cool interview. I would say that was probably the easiest one I ever had, just because it was. I told them, I said it was like I was talking to about 12 different versions of myself in one room, because they all had the same sense of humor as me, and it was
That's
just
gonna
very
be great. You're gonna love it.
easygoing.
Yep. She is. She's
Fun
very
people.
easygoing, and we had so much fun. We were talking about it today. When she was little, we'd have makeup parties, and we'd do nails and fix our hair. I would roll their hair. Look at this beautiful hair. I would roll their hair. And so there was no telling what it looked like when we got done.
Yeah.
But they loved it. They loved it no matter what. We just had fun.
It was so bad.
We
that
had spend a night, what is it?
Oh,
Pin,
Pin a
pin,
night.
pin and night
Pin a
parties.
parties at
Yeah.
my house all the time. And I'd make this huge pallet in my living room floor. And all of us would sleep in there on the living room floor together.
Ooh, There's about
we'd
6
do-
of us.
Yeah,
Boo
6
used
of
to
them.
call all
We'd
the
do
time. And she'd
nails.
say, "Aunt Kathy, can I do a pin the night party?"
I still do that now.
Yeah, she does
Yeah.
that now.
still do
Yep.
it.
That
Hey,
and
Kathy, you gonna be
Waverly.
home?
If you guys ever hear us talking about Waverly, like I did the other day, and I said it's just a private joke, that's Boo.
She's the one that it's with, because every time I go past it, well, I say woohoo, and she knows where I'm at.
Yeah.
Mama is not in the chat. She is texting me. Says you look good on my TV.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, hey, Mama.
That's so cute.
Oh,
That's funny. She made it. I figured she'd fall
that's
asleep.
funny. I'll see you tomorrow around 11 o'clock.
I'll see you tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that drive, but I'll see you around 11.
That's so funny. I can just imagine her. She's not on the chat, and she's typing.
She's typing on her
texting.
phone just as
Yeah.
fast as she can.
That's all right. However you get in here, that's just fine. We're just having a good time sitting around. We have no idea why everybody wants to get on here and watch us talk, but we just enjoy it.
Yeah. And I'm thankful for it, though. Very thankful.
Because they want to learn how to make each day count,
That's
365
right.
days a
Hey.
year.
It does.
we
it,
do,
don't
don't we?
Exactly.
Hey, we
They're
have
trying to
to.
get like y'all.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, good luck with that.
Hey,
We set the bar pretty high.
That's
we're
what I'm
just
saying.
very thankful we have the opportunity,
Yeah.
because it goes by too fast. Everybody needs to slow down and take their time and enjoy life.
So what else you want to talk about? I mean, it's your show. We're just here.
So what you're saying is it's my world, and y'all are just living in it.
Yeah. yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know what everybody's favorite dessert is at Christmas.
Oh.
I think honestly, I'd rather ask the audience questions and them answer.
Oh, that
Yeah,
works.
that's what we
And
did
then you'll
last
have to
week.
tell them yours
Yeah.
after they let y'all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wants to know what everybody's favorite desserts are,
Yeah.
All right.
because
so
some
line
of
up
us
the
do.
chat.
Some of us do a lot of candies and a lot of sweets. I love to do sweets. I
Yeah.
usually did the dressing, but when I got sick, Jessica took it over and we just left her doing it. She asked
She
me
does
today.
a really good job
Yeah.
too.
She asked me today if she was still going to do it, and I said, "Oh yes, you are."
Oh yeah, she is. It's really good.
She was getting the stuff today to make the dressing.
Now, if I could get Trey to come around here and talk, he could tell you a really good story about dressing versus stuffing.
He likes stuffing.
Oh,
we like
man.
dressing.
That's a good story.
Savannah, my friend Savannah's on here. She said she got
Yay.
cookie cake.
She likes what?
Cookie cake's her
Oh, yeah.
favorite at the holidays.
That would be Trey.
Hey, Nana.
Trey
let's
loves
see.
cookie cakes. So does
Chase-
Shannon.
Chase said pumpkin roll. Oh, that's so
Pumpkin
good.
Ooh,
Pumpkin-
key lime pie.
Yeah.
I'm with you, David. That's key lime pie.
Oh.
Hey, that one, I don't remember what brand that was that you had at our last
was nice.
impromptu. That was a really good key lime.
Yep, that was.
Cherry pie, coconut pie. Paige, you lost me at coconut. Only thing I eat,
What?
yeah, the only thing I'll eat coconut on is, here's you another story, but the only thing I'll eat it on is a German
Mounds.
chocolate cake or Mounds. And the reason is, now this is going to take some of you back to your childhood,
Some
But-
of you might not even know what he's
yeah.
talking about.
but when I was
do.
a kid, I went into a store one time. My mom was going to let me buy a candy bar. And I saw this really neat, colorful piece of candy laying on there. And it was pink and white and
Brown.
That's right.
Ugh.
And it
How many of
was
y'all saw
coconut,
that?
and it was awful.
Oh, yeah.
And
it
I've
was about
hated
this
coconut
long,
since that day.
And it was just striped.
Oh, it's
You
awful.
know,
Hey, we saw one at a Cracker
We
Barrel
did.
this
They
last
got them
trip.
at Cracker Barrel, but
Yeah,
and we both went. Ooh.
yeah. I just went. "Ugh."
Yeah, that was bad. All right,
I like
so
those,
everybody likes pies. I'm gathering. Does anybody cook and bake like the Hershey's Kisses cookies or the Reese cookies
What
or
is a strawberry mouse
That's what I
trap?
was just about to figure out.
don't know.
Heavenly.
Yeah,
Bound
those were
Adventures?
nasty, Paige. Yes, they were nasty.
ugh.
Strawberry mousetrap. You gotta expound on that a little bit. I ain't sure what that is,
don't
but
know
it
what-
sounds good.
Chasing the
Peanut butter fudge. Yeah.
Yeah, I make
yeah.
peanut
Good
butter
one.
fudge and chocolate fudge.
All right, Deb. I'm assuming that's you, or is that Bill talking about the chocolate cake? Because, man, with that description, I would so eat half that cake and be miserable. It says chocolate cake with double fudge frosting,
Oh,
warmed up with vanilla ice cream and hot
Yum.
fudge topping.
Yep.
You'd have a diabetic coma when you got done eating that.
I don't know who just commented that, but can I please come to your house for
I
Christmas?
know. Let's see. Does anybody make the graham crackers with the crackle walnut or the saltines with it or anything like that? Chex Mix. I know there's Chex Mixes out there.
I'm with you, Bill. That's good.
We have a lot. All right, Boo. What's your
What-
favorite?
What's a cherry mash? Anybody want to know, have we ever had a cherry mash? It's
I saw that the other day.
I don't know what a cherry mash is,
Oh.
but
I've
again,
never heard of that. before.
again, you had me at cherry though. I like cherries.
Emma Lovett says, Ray Ray. Hey, Officer Lovett. Hey, she wants to know how to make. She's an officer up in Jasper. She said she wants to know how to make her. I think it was her back flashers brighter. She said the front ones are the brightest.
Oh, on her light bar and her
light
quick
bar.
bar. I
car.
was
Light
like,
bar.
what are you talking about?
She'll
I
probably
got it.
pop up in the
Her light
comments here in
bar.
just a second and say, yeah. She said, ask your uncle.
She wants to know how to make the back ones brighter than the front ones.
Yes.
It would depend on what kind of light bar it was and what pattern they had them set to.
But it can
That's
be
not
done.
that's not a simple question, but yeah, you can do it. We used to set all kinds of patterns on them when we were building them. Yeah, it's not a simple question. I'd have to know what name brand it was and what
Yeah,
model it was.
tell her
and-
to let him know what it is.
Yeah. She was intrigued on how you fixed my window for me the other day.
Oh, was it?
Oh, because
Well, that
you
was
had
pretty simple.
experience.
Oh yeah, we've only took a few thousand cars apart.
That's right. That's right. What's your favorite, Ed?
My favorite? Oh, you know what my favorite is?
Oh man, let me try to guess.
Carrot cake. Right.
Well, carrot cake is my favorite cake,
Okay,
but
so
not
what's
my
your favorite
but not my
dessert?
favorite candy.
Which one's your favorite? Oh, which was your favorite candy?
We've been married 41 years, people.
Hey, I forget. You like
You-
you like peanut butter.
You don't
like
make it.
Reese cups or Butterfingers.
You don't make it. Is that a clue? But I get it every time we're on a trip somewhere and I can find it in a Stuckey's.
Oh, Divinity.
Divinity.
That's right.
Divinity's my favorite.
Divinity. See, I
Yeah.
knew that.
I know you knew that. Yeah.
Mom, that's part of this.
Yeah.
This illness I have. It affects my memory a lot.
Or long-term memory.
Yeah, so a lot of times we'll question each other so that I can remember it. And I may remember it now, but 10 minutes from now I may not remember it again. So we work on that all the time.
Yeah, David, we dip a lot of stuff at Christmas.
So what
too.
do you like?
Hey, we're
At
going to be making
Christmas?
some videos about all this candy. I think I told you guys. So watch it.
What's your
Uh,
favorite?
I would
Hey-
say mine is probably Hershey pie. It's
Yep.
very easy to make,
I
That
make
is
those
but
good.
it's
too.
the staple at Christmas and
That really is
Thanksgiving
And
for me.
caramel pie.
I don't like the caramel pie.
Oh,
I'm not
I
a big
love the
caramel fan.
You don't like caramel? Oh my
No,
goodness.
I mean, it's good, but I like Hershey pie better.
Oh, I like it.
Or Nana's Swiss cake
Yep.
stuff. I
Yep,
forgot.
the chocolate stuff. I don't know what it's called either. It's chocolate stuff.
Yeah. I think we just call it the Swiss cake stuff, honestly, because it never got a name. But is that you, Trey, that always asked her to bring it, or is that Shannon? Yeah, I knew it was you.
Yeah, Shannon's favorite. He's not a dessert person much. He likes Reese cups or peanut butter fudge or those chocolate chip cookie
My mom
cakes.
says she's still watching.
Ask Mama what her favorite dessert is.
What's your favorite dessert?
Ooh, Paige, I love ice cream too. specifically rocky roads.
Mine is butter pecan
Ice cream.
or praline pecan ice
Yeah,
cream. It's good.
She likes butter pecan mainly.
Hey, we didn't go get our ice cream. Oh, I
So you
forgot.
can't leave tomorrow till we go get it.
Right, right. I guess so.
Is that what it takes to keep her here? Yeah,
Well-
no ice cream for her then.
What?
If that's what it takes to keep you here, no ice cream.
No, it like honestly,
she
I would
can't
stay.
leave.
I would stay for another 2 weeks if I didn't have to work.
Yeah, I know you would.
Yeah.
You'd stay 2 years so you didn't have to work.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, because you know why? We have a spare bedroom, and that's where Ray Ray's staying. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
she
Don't
has
tell
a
Jay.
room and
Jay
all.
says it's his room.
I know.
Yeah. Me and
Jay
Jay.
says he will share it with anyone.
Yeah.
But
Just
you
share.
can't
He ain't
have
giving it
it.
up.
He's got to keep it on.
Jay is our
standby.
grandson, and it's so funny because when Boo's sister lived with us, Kaylin, it was so funny because Jay, our grandson, would go up to Kaylin and say,
Yeah, he would.
you can sleep in my room, but it's my room.
Yeah.
Don't forget it's my room." He reminded her all
Hey.
the time.
Bill says you could only find cherry mash at movie theaters at one time. So I don't know that I've ever had one.
I don't know either. I have to check into that one.
David used to own an ice cream store.
Oh man!
How are you not 400 pounds?
You know that's all of our favorite.
Hey,
I work in an ice cream place.
last ice cream I ate on a trip cost me
I was
$4,000.
supposed to say, just think of all of our last ice creams that everybody went
Yeah.
and bought.
And about half of you on the chat here knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because they all went and bought them too.
For the ones of you who don't know what we're talking about, they said, "Hey, let's go get an ice cream at this little store." So we rode our bikes down to the store and got an ice cream. And then somebody said, I don't know who it was, "Hey, there's a bike shop around the corner there. Let's go look at bikes." And we ended up driving away with 2 brand new electric bikes.
Yeah, mine was a 3-wheeler.
So that's the most expensive ice cream I've ever had.
So how many wheelies have you popped on that 3-wheel?
I haven't.
Oh, yeah, Dave,
he
I forgot.
tried. I won't do that because I don't drive fast.
You can't do it. You can't do a wheelie on it.
I don't drive fast.
But her 800 cc motorcycle that she got years ago,
Listen to him.
when I rode it home for her, I come in front of the house and popped a wheelie on it. And then when I parked in the driveway, she told me to get off and don't ever get
I
back
told
on
him
it
he
again.
could not ever get on it again because he could not be mistreat my motorcycle like that.
Believe it or not, you can actually pop a wheelie on that 1800 Gold Wing I got. And I ain't talking about 2 inches. I'm talking about you can get the front end up off the ground pretty good.
Can you read those? Read them out, Ray, if you can.
Robin made homemade ice cream today.
Yum. I used to make that
Man.
every weekend for
It's a
Ed's
diabetic.
dad. I haven't done
Yeah,
it since
David's
I haven't
diabetic.
made it since he passed away. That's one of those things I'm gonna have to just make myself do.
We're going to make some this next summer.
yeah.
I think I can do it
I
now.
haven't done it. I haven't done it since Dad passed away, but we cause that his thing, he wanted me to make chocolate every weekend,
Yeah.
and I made it every weekend just for him. So it was good.
I got a bass boat I need to put back in the water too. I haven't put it in the water since he was in it last time, and that was about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I need to get it put back in the water.
Sure.
It's been sitting there with a cover over it.
So what's your favorite
Pretty much the whole time.
dessert? Did
Need
you
to drain the
tell her?
gas out of it, put
Hershey
new gas
pie.
in it.
Oh, you know I'm the one that taught your mom how to make that.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Back a
think
long
so.
time ago, I used to make that. Hershey pie and caramel
Bill
pie.
says you've had that trike on 2 wheels going around curves.
What?
There may be some video of that somewhere.
Oh no.
I can't remember. Where was that? Bill, where was that we were at in Florida where we all went on that long trail and something prairie. Anyway, that I saw her get it up on 2 wheels around that curve where it did the 180.
That was a short curve.
Yeah, it was sharp. And she got up on 2 wheels and I could hear them skidding too.
How many donuts did you do in your Corvettes? That's another good question.
Oh, I would never abuse my Corvette.
Oh,
Okay.
You
just
don't want
making
me
sure.
to tell a story though. do we?
Oh, it's
I have a
it's
good story
there's
about
probably
that,
plenty of
but
stories.
He's saying he was always good in that Corvette. We'll
Hey.
just say no, he wasn't, and leave it at
I'll
that.
tell you this. My youngest son wanted to borrow it a couple of times. And I would tell him, I say, you can borrow it, but you better not be burning the tires on it because a set of tires for that car is about $2,000. And he come home one night and I went out there the next morning and there was little pieces of rubber rolled up under the back fenders of it. So I went back and asked him. I said, "You wouldn't burn the tires on my car, would you?" "Oh no, Dad, I wasn't doing that." I said, "Well, that's funny because I just cleaned that car real good, and now it's got little rubber balls up in the fenders on it." He fessed up to it later on in life, but a lot
All
of
I'm
things
gonna
later on in
say
life.
is like father, like son. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Might be a
y'all
little
know,
bit of
y'all know
shade
what I'm
being
talking about.
thrown.
Isn't that right?
I can't speak for that one. I don't want to get in trouble.
Ray don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, Payne's Prairie. That's where it was, Bill. And David, he should have been buying you some more ice cream and a steak dinner when you went by there. He said, David, you know, when we left the other day, they went back to Greenville. He went by Frankie's, and Frankie said to tell you all hi.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, that's probably the most bicycles that guy's ever sold in a
I'm
week.
telling you, because there was I probably 15 of them in a weekend,
Oh, more than that.
maybe 20. It was a lot. Everybody that was with us went and bought bicycles.
Hey, he sold so many that week that he was actually having to go out and get them out of containers he had outside and put them together for us to get them. That was a bunch.
Yeah.
And I hear your machine running in
I know,
overdrive
I'm
over there. You have to
sorry.
turn it up. Yeah,
I'm trying
Kathy's
not
having a
to
little
choke.
Kathy's having a little difficulty breathing
okay.
tonight, so she's turned it up. It sounds like a Volkswagen over there cutting donuts.
So if y'all hear it, it's just it. It's okay. I'm okay.
20.
We're
He
good.
sold 23 that week. Okay,
Wow.
David says 23. Yeah, I knew
I knew it was a lot.
it was a good bit of. He told Bill 34. So
Well, I don't doubt it because everybody we knew bought them.
there
And
was a bunch
plus,
of 'em.
I turned mine in, and he just turned
Hey,
around and
It
sold
was
it somewhere
funny.
else.
His wife came over into the park we were all in, and she was passing out these flyers, and I think that's how it all started.
is.
Really,
had
we
to
went
go
for
look.
ice cream, and then we went to go look. But she knew what she was doing. She's a good salesman. But anyway,
She gave
I'm
it to a
surprised.
woman,
I'm surprised
sure.
it's just 34. Really.
That's the story of how I got y'all's
Yeah.
electric bikes.
Yep, that's it.
Hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, and David ended up with my bike, the one that's on here. He
Yeah.
ended up with my-
Really?
yeah, and,
And
then,
I can't remember the lady's name that got mine. I know her too.
yeah, I want to say her name was Lisa, but I don't think that's right. I remember I could see their face, and
I know I can see her too.
he drove a older model Dodge truck, and
Ah. Well, it'll come back. Middle of the
I think
night,
his
I'll
name's
jump
John.
on here and tell
maybe
you.
his name's John. I think his
I
name.
can't remember at
I don't know.
all.
Bill, maybe you guys know. How long we been on, Trey? Hour and
Wow.
7 minutes.
Been an
Wow,
hour?
time flies
where's
when
that
you're
time
having
It
go?
doesn't
fun.
seem like it.
Every
does
time we get
today.
on here, I'll ask Trey how long we've been on, thinking we've been on 30 minutes. It's always past an hour sometime.
Yeah. Well, I hope to have some of my goodies ready for everybody
Yeah.
one day soon.
Maybe she can give y'all a sneak peek
Yeah.
behind the
Try that.
scenes of how she makes it.
Some of my recipes are just all up here, and let's hope I can remember everything that goes in them.
She's had her notebook here
I'm
the
trying
last
to
week,
write
and
'em
she's been actually
down.
writing all the recipes in it because when she was in the hospital, we know she's going to make it or not. She had none of the stuff wrote down. She'd always done it by memory. So everybody's been on her to want to write all the recipes
Yeah.
down.
Because so many of them, I just I can't remember some of them at all. And then the kids would tell me, "Well, it tasted like this," and I'm like, "Let me think on that a minute." And then
So,
I'll figure
Every
it out
time she
eventually.
figures it out.
so Bill's
Yeah.
saying it's Wayne's fault.
It's Wayne's fault.
He says, if I recall,
Oh,
Wayne
Wayne and
suggested
Paige.
we go check out the
Well,
bike
it could
shop.
have been.
It went down from there.
Oh, it could have been Wayne and Paige.
Yeah,
Listen at that,
could have been.
man. And they're not even on here to
Yeah, Paige is on here.
Oh, Paige is on there.
Yeah.
Good. Paige, you need to tell them.
Yep. It's all right, Wayne. Good bikes. Don't regret buying them.
Hey, I don't either.
We really enjoy them.
I like mine.
Yeah. We need to
I
get
really
back on
like
them. We ain't
mine,
been on
yeah.
them in a little while.
Well, it's been the humidity's been so high. It's
Yeah.
not a good time.
Right
But
now's a great time.
Right now would
honestly.
be good.
Like
Yeah.
right now, after this.
Tonight?
Yeah, we can get up
You
there.
ain't going to get on a bike tonight.
What?
You can
Y'all
ride
hauling,
it.
it's cold out here.
You could ride it.
I'm
All right,
just
everybody.
messing.
I'm
I
gonna
am
bring
wearing
a drink.
shorts and a t-shirt tonight, and everybody. Trey's bundled up like he's in Alaska. I don't know what's up with him.
Well, I got on short sleeves, but then she's got on.
I think
A
he may be
sweater.
part Eskimo or something.
It is a little cool in here, though.
Yeah. Trey wants to move to the Amazon or something where it's warm all the time.
I like that too.
Hey Trey, I heard Florida's a pretty great place.
Yeah,
Oh
you could
yeah.
be my neighbor.
he would.
He would just get tired of me throwing the parties all the
No.
time.
Paige says, of
Well, you're a
course, she
party
always gets
girl.
blamed.
Oh, yeah.
She's a party girl.
Woohoo! You're a woohoo girl.
Yeah, I'm a woohoo
Yeah, you're a
girl.
woohoo girl.
And I remember Trey specifically saying I need to
Kevin
go somewhere
probably
quiet.
knows what that is too.
He wouldn't enjoy being my neighbor then.
Yeah. For all of you who don't know what a woohoo girl is, that's the girls that always go woohoo.
Woohoo, Waverly.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Said
We
earlier.
do that all the time, Waverly. That happens to be down in South Alabama,
Yep.
Waverly,
Man,
Alabama.
it can't be over an hour. I'm only halfway through that 7-Up.
Mine's empty.
Good thing it's got a koozie on it. It done got hot.
Mine's empty.
You can't do hot sodas.
Okay, what
Well,
else?
All right, you got to talk about what you're going to talk about because we're going to go here shortly.
What's
I
some good
can't believe Brady
questions?
didn't show up.
I know, Brady.
I really
was gonna
thought
come.
Brady was coming. That would be Boo's brother.
Only brother.
Only boy out of 6 kids.
Yep.
He was the only boy.
So you can imagine what we had him doing as
and
kids.
it was 3 older sisters, him, and then 2 younger sisters.
Yeah, I can tell you when Kathy used to have all them girls over and had the pin night parties, I had
We
to
had
make
a
sure
ball.
I had to make sure I walked in real slowly or your man card would fade away.
Yes, it would. But it was so much fun. I just let them have fun doing anything they wanted to
Yeah.
do, and give them a break, and it was nice.
It was fun.
I think Kathy had
I had
don't
more
know,
fun than they did,
probably 100 bottles of fingernail polish.
at least. And I used to paint bumblebees and ladybugs and
Yeah.
all kind of stuff on their fingernails back before people used to do that.
Before there were press-on prints.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Nowadays where you can
forget
just
about
buy
that.
them.
Yep. Yeah, we would buy different colored nail polishes and practice.
Yep.
And it was fun. But I did find out that there is a difference between olive skin and fair skin.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about this earlier.
For sure.
Ray and Claire had very fair skin. When they put on my olive makeup, they looked like it was orange.
Man,
I
Claire,
said a Oompa Loompa for
Claire
yeah,
can walk
Oompa
out.
Loompa, that's what Reagan called them. Oompa
Claire can
Loompas.
walk out in the sun and get a sunburn just going across the porch.
Yeah, she's
She
redhead,
is super fair.
but she's a sweetie.
She's a beautiful girl.
I know.
All right, so I'm not sure where Heavenly Bound's at, but it's 49 there and it's 51 where Bill's at. I know where Bill's at.
Ooh.
How cold is it here?
I don't know what is
It was
here,
cool
Trey,
to
you know?
me a while ago. I
It's
thought so
cold.
too, Trey.
He says, I don't know, but Eskimo Trey says it's cold.
It was cold to me too.
It is 48 here.
See, I
Ooh.
told you it was cold, and he's out here in shorts.
I'm out here in shorts. Hey, you don't believe me, people? There it is.
Oh my gosh, nobody
Get
wants to see
excited
that
about them
white.
sexy legs there.
Nobody wants to see them white legs.
Kathy's still painting rocks. We have not painted any rocks since
I
we've
haven't
been
been
home,
able to,
Chase.
yeah.
But we still have them, and they're still sitting on the fireplace in the trailer.
Yeah, because I can't do that right now. I have to. I can't do it right now. My doctor said no, nothing like that. I have to just chill for a little bit.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fine though.
we hadn't really told you. Kathy's doctor got on her pretty good the other day.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gonna be fine.
She wasn't real happy with her.
I just got to be good for a little while and do what I'm supposed to do.
Okay, who thinks that's gonna happen? Raise your hand.
It's gonna happen. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Look at Ray Ray.
I
See,
gotta-
she knows. See,
Well, I got to be the favorite niece.
that's
I
right.
can't
She
give no hard
is.
truths.
She is. See, you know.
She ain't the favorite niece.
Yes, it is.
She's just one of
She's
them.
my baby. But anyway,
I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all just
Uh-uh.
heard that on here, the rest of the family.
the thing
I
is,
still love all of you. I don't know about you, Aunt Kathy.
I love,
I love all of
everybody
you.
too.
She does. There's no favorites.
No.
I'm kidding.
But I've been doing my breathing treatments and everything on my own.
Bill, get you some eye drops, buddy. I don't know why your eyes are burning. It surely wasn't my legs.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, 'cause ours are.
Oh
Oh.
man, I got to show you. I got to show you some pictures Bill's been sending me when we get off of
Uh-oh.
here. Oh man, the last one he sent me today was hilarious. Sorry, I can't share them. I don't know, something about YouTube won't let me show the pictures. They probably copyrighted or something, but yeah, it's a pretty funny stuff. Except the ones where he shows all the time where the Ford's broke down and the Chevy's pulling at her. Them are not funny.
Depends on who's watching them.
No.
Did you ask Ray? Ray
David says it's 70 where he's at. He's in Florida in the Panhandle.
Well, of course it is.
Yeah, that's
See,
nice.
that's a good temperature.
Trey said he's coming to hook up on your pad down there.
Yeah. That'll work. Did y'all tell him what kind of car you drove?
Oh, that's a good question because Uncle Ed is the reason why I'm into sports cars. But
Oh,
I
Lord.
actually, I'll never forget the first time you took me in a ride in your Corvette. Y'all, I got sick that day after I got out of the car. It was an adrenaline rush.
It's hard to
but it
get
was
sick at
tough.
30.
No, he wasn't doing 30, I promise.
No, it was just the kick in it. It was his little Corvette, his red Corvette, and he had taken me for just a short drive down like the main street in Springville.
Oh.
And you kicked it just a little bit. It jerked my stomach, and
Oh, yeah.
I got sick that day after I got out of the car. But
It was pretty quick. It'd pin you to the seat.
Yeah.
yeah, it did. But ever since that day, I was like, man, I need me one of these. So
Gotta have
decided-
one.
It's funny because we've always had motorcycles. We've always had sports cars or race cars or something. And
Mhm.
all the kids love coming over here and getting in them and riding them.
I've even got a picture of her in my airplane.
Yep.
Yep.
The airplane.
Yeah.
He took me on my first. That's the only time. That was the first time I ever flown at all.
Yep.
And I was scared, but I trusted you enough.
You
to
were
get
scared,
in the
but best I remember, I let you fly it.
maybe for like 2 seconds. I
Yeah, I
think.
let you fly it for a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah, that was scary.
And the golf cart.
Well,
boy.
I never did
No, I
tell you,
almost
but at
wrecked
the
the
time
golf
you
The
couldn't
golf
have wrecked
cart,
it.
she was not a good driver
Oh
on
my
the
gosh.
golf cart. And I let her drive all of us around, and we like to die.
What did I tell you the day I let you ride it?
The golf cart.
Yeah.
You told me. Well, you said stop. You said pull over and stop and get out, and then you let Jay drive it. He was like 8.
Oh man, she come down the hill and made a real quick turn, like about threw me off of it. And I said, "You got to stop and get off."
He said, "All right, Reagan, stop, Reagan, stop." And I pulled over, and him and Jay got in the front, and they took over driving. And
Yeah.
I remember thinking, I was like, man, I'm so bad. He's letting the grandson that's 8 years old drive this thing versus me. At I think I was 12 or 13.
Oh yeah, that was so funny.
That was funny.
But I do. I drive a Mustang.
But she drives a Mustang. That's what she drives.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
A Ford, Bill. A Ford Mustang.
Yes, Bill, it is a Ford. I trained her right.
Yeah, he
Sorry.
did.
But Hannah. I think Hannah was the one that didn't do any better driving, wasn't it, Hannah? That
Yeah, it was
almost
Hannah.
flipped it.
It was Hannah too.
It was
Me and
Hannah almost flipped it.
Oh, Hannah's the one that run me out through the front yard over
Yeah.
next door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from next door. That's right. Is Hannah on there? I'm surprised if she's not on there talking. Is she?
Mm-mm.
Is Hannah on there? Kaylin might be on
Kaylin's
there too.
at work tonight.
Oh,
but
she's at work. She'll be
Yeah.
on it in a little bit. 'Cause they all no, we have to talk about them.
Yeah.
Kaylin and Hannah and Brady and Theo. Hey Theo,
Man,
I keep saying that. Maybe he'll know
I'm
who I
missing
am.
me some Theo.
Me too.
me too. It's been 6 days too long.
Hannah, when you see
6
this,
days.
you stand Theo in front of the TV
Yes.
because Uncle Ed is sending you your little bouncy toy down
And
there.
Aunt Khaki.
No, not Aunt Kathy. Uncle Ed's
Aunt
sending it down there.
Khaki is. He loves his Aunt Khaki.
And Kathy actually sent him a bear,
I did. That
Uh,
plays Jesus loves.
and
him.
that's his favorite toy.
Yay!
Is
I'm
Aunt
so
Kathy's
glad.
bear.
I'm so glad.
Bill says he hopes you make it to Tampa
Yep.
because you're driving a Ford.
Oh.
You know, even I've
Even
never
without a
broken
window,
down.
it made it up
Knock
there.
on wood, but
You can't pay attention to Bill. He's a hater.
I know I don't
He's a
understand
hater.
people who are so hateful.
I had a Corvette. It was a Chevrolet, for God's sake. I just like Fords.
We've had about everything, I think. I
Yeah,
have
we've,
a Dodge.
We've had them all.
I have a Dodge out here beside the shop. We're gonna fix up. So we just got different stuff. Shannon's got a Dodge. Trey's got a Ford. Cause my truck was a Ford.
I even had a Yukon, Bill.
Yeah.
Gave it to my youngest son just because I didn't want it anymore. It's a GMC. I drive a Ford, you know.
Oh,
All
my
right.
goodness.
I guess it's about time to get off of here. Had been on here for at least an hour and 15 or 20 or so.
Yeah, I still got cooking to do tonight because I had to pack
What you
regular.
gonna cook?
I gotta make all that goodies
I
for
know, what you
them to
gonna
carry
cook?
with them.
Did you
What am
put
I
your
gonna cook?
request in?
Well, I'm making
Oh, yeah.
haystacks.
That's what she asked me first.
I gotta
Ooh,
make
haystacks.
haystacks. I gotta make the peanut butter cookies. I gotta make the sugar cookies. I gotta make the
So what you tell me is
pretzels,
you're gonna be up all night?
pretzels with Rolos, and
You gonna be up all night?
for a little while. I didn't go to bed. I hadn't been to bed yet.
Yeah, I think she's been up about 36 hours
Yeah.
now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Another reason her doctor got onto her.
but I cannot take steroids, so I'm not taking steroids doing this. It's just I can't sleep. One day I'm going to.
Yeah, one day. We'll see.
It might be the time change.
I don't know,
They
but
don't make excuses for her.
it just
I'm,
don't
I'm
work.
trying to help her out some.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make her some good stuff.
That's why
Yeah.
she's making me some goodies.
Haystacks were my dad's favorite. They're
Yeah, I'm
great.
making
We
them
make them out of make it out of butterscotch and
Butterscotch,
what's
chow mein
chow
noodles.
mein noodles.
And I put pecans in mine
Yeah.
because Hannah don't eat peanuts. So
Unfortunately, but they're good both ways.
yeah, I like them with
They're
peanuts,
good
and then
either way.
I like them both ways too.
All right, Boo. Hey, you enjoy it?
I've enjoyed it. This is a fun Friday.
Did
Yeah.
everything you thought it would be?
I think so. I can't wait to come back on
You
here.
could never have a better date than this.
No, I know. I don't know how anything else could top
that's
this.
right. That's
All
right.
we'll figure out how to do the pulling you in for
Yeah,
the side by side on
Do a
there.
lot.
Yeah, and next time I'll
You
have
can
a
do it
notepad
remotely.
with questions to ask
That's
the
right.
audience.
that's
Make
right.
it more interactive.
Maybe
Yeah,
in the
we-
meantime, I can get Bill to be a guinea pig, and we'll figure out how to do it.
Yeah. That'd be cool. You can pick up a follower every week to do a
Yeah.
live stream with you.
That'd be neat.
Trey, I think can't we do in the software? Can't we do that private on YouTube like we did the thing for Bill today and send it to him? But we could use him as a yeah, I think we can. Yeah, Trey thinks we can too, Bill. So I think we can do it in a private setting where we don't have to actually do the public live while we're trying to figure it out. So if you're up for that, let me know. We'll try to figure that out maybe sometime this next week or the next. So anyway, we have the software for it and stuff, but we just haven't played with it enough to do it yet. All right. Ever had a Rambler? No,
No,
I
but I
did
would
not
take
have
one.
Bill. But I'll tell you what my dad had, and that's what got me into hot rods. Kind of like Boo talking about it. My dad had a '69 AMX that had the 390 with the 4-speed. It was called the Go Pack. It was a 2-seater, and if you go look it up, and anybody else that wants to go look it up, it held the world's record for speed at one time. And it was a factory production car that you could buy. But go look them up. It was called an AMX. It was American Motor Company that made it, which made Ramblers. But that was quite the car. And again, as a kid, man, Dad would take off in that thing in first gear, and it would burn rubber through first, second, third. You could even be going down the interstate and put it back up in third and stomp on it, and it would break the tires loose. It was crazy. But that's what made me want to do muscle cars. In fact, I can remember telling my dad, to burn them again, Dad, burn them again. And, of course, he would always do it.
Yeah.
So that was kind of what got me into muscle cars. Just childhood. He always took it to the drag strip. And so he had a set of slicks that we carried, and we'd put them on, and we put the regular street tires on to go back home. So it was just kind of fun. Yep, Bill says he remembers the car. Yeah, they were
I would love
they were
one.
something.
Yeah.
In fact, Bill, I got a picture of one that came here in town almost a year ago now. I just happened to see it go by, and the guy pulled in the parking lot, and you know me, I had to whip around and go pull up, and we chatted for almost an hour about that car and the history of it. And of course, he was proud to show it off. It'd been totally restored. It looked brand new. But I'll send you a picture of it. It was beautiful. All right, we ready to go?
Yep.
All right.
It's
Tell-
been fun.
Tell all
That's
your
right.
followers bye-bye
Yay.
now.
Bye, guys. I'll see y'all soon.
Yes.
All right, for the ones of you on
Bye,
here that
Theo. I
haven't
love you.
subscribed to our channel, go over there and subscribe to it. It doesn't cost
Yeah.
you nothing.
It's free.
Yes.
There's not much free in life anymore.
It sure isn't.
But it is free
That's a
to
fact.
subscribe.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
That's right. Like,
Look at
subscribe.
her. You're going to be a
Right.
natural.
She's got it. I'm
I'm
telling you. I never remember to say that. That's great.
All right, everybody. We're out of here. Producer Trey is about to give you
Yeah.
the outro screen.
And everybody be sure and remember, make each day count. 365.
Yes.
Yep. Continue the
Every
journey,
day.
folks. All right, we'll see you.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.
Bye.
Love you guys.